I am live. It's ridiculous. Do not expect me to have like my shit together because I got on here like super excited, and I'm going to just do my makeup at the same time. I did found a couple days ago that Howard King, which is Manson's attorney, it's pretty badass. I mean, I think he got an attorney as good as Britney Spears' attorney, which is great. I'm not making fun of her. I'm really happy of how things are going with Britney. And it seems like the attorney that Marilyn Manson had, I was researching him, and he had the same lawyer in 2007 and 2008. And also Twiggy Ramirez, when Twiggy Ramirez, the baby for Manson, when he was accused of rape by the same amount of witches, they're doing this. The lawyer that was working with Manson was working with Twiggy. And I found this because I really did a lot of deep digging. I'm sorry for the mess. This is all my kids' books. All this stuff is Harry Potter. Yeah, we like that. And it's all messy. I'm going to finish making my tea, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to read the filing. It's a bit tedious because it's not, it's not going to be all like, oh my God, he did this to me. Oh my God. Like, I'm not going to laugh because it's really good news. Well, pretty much what he did, pretty much what the word we have from him is that he waited 6 months. He waited 6 months for Columbine too, I remember. So is that he's trying to dismiss. He's saying that none of this makes sense. The person that Jane Doe, which I'm pretty sure her name is Chloe Black, did all this for publicity because she was about to come out with a new album. And Mason's lawyer is saying that this whole thing is fabricated and it was done for publicity and it's a conspiracy, and it's like the same stuff that we've all been saying here. And I think it's pretty cool that they're going for that. They're not just saying, well, he didn't do it and that's it. I'm showing the bookmarks, my bookmarks on my computer. And it's just impossible to find this. I'm sorry. I had this on, I swear. And I saved them. Okay, show up. Okay, I saved them. Also what's messed up is that if you type Manson accusations, Manson responding to accusations, Howard King, Marilyn Manson attorney responding to accusations, you will have to dig. Like the first thing you get is March, April, May, all the BS from all these people. So it's weird how okay, here. The first thing that come up in your Google search when you Google for Marilyn Manson response is Evan and Esme and Ashley Morgan. And it doesn't, they just don't want you to know. I mean, without sounding like a paranoid weirdo, I'm just saying, they don't want you to know the latest news. I don't want to read about when I've been making videos about these people. I want to read the latest news. So I found it in the Hollywood Reporter. I would love now for Vanity Fair and Rolling Stone Magazine and Loudwire and Metal Hammer. I mean, Vanity Fair is like, they should check their stuff, It's not like TMZ, whatever. To I'm not saying they have to apologize to him, but it will be kind of good. All right, I'm going to be right back, but I'm here. We're right back. Right back. Walking, so I'm making my tea. Now, this is pretty much. Sorry if my cat gets on the frame. No, she didn't. Okay, so what I was saying is, Howard King, which is Marilyn Manson's attorney. Oh, Tammy. Okay, yes. I I'm really excited. I might not find. I have the court document, but something happened in my computer and it just disappeared. I don't know what's up with this. But what I'm saying is, if you Google Manson attorney or just Marilyn Manson response, just whatever wording you're gonna use, the first things that come up are old stuff, and they just don't want you to go to the source. So I had to dig, and it's dumb because you should get news in order, right? For what happened, the latest news. Well, all right, I got it. I don't know if I'm able to read the court documents, but I got it. When it comes to it, it's almost like TMZ has been better stuff than Vanity Fair and Rolling Stones when it comes to Manson and bring a lot of things. It's funny how like the mainstream publications are like against this mainstream cancellations. I don't know how to say it. How you doing, Tammy? You always say that we're not at the same time. Well, we are now. What time is it over there where you at? It is 10:20 at night here, and it's been raining all day. I was not gonna come out. See, I had no makeup on. I hate saying that, but I was not gonna come out. But like, dude, I'm coming out because this is a big deal. Okay, Hollywood Reporter, I guess is what I've found. It's kind of sucks because it has a lot of pop outs and ads, but I'm gonna try to read it. LA District Attorney declines sex assault cases against Marilyn Manson and Mary Miller. So they're talking about another person too. Another second guy that's been, everybody's being accused. It's like 2021 and 2021 and 2022 is going to be the year of like Johnny and Amber in court. And 2021 is the year of everybody posting on social media that they got sexual abuse. I'm not making fun of the people that really got sexual abuse, but it seems like it's just the BS is out of the hat finally. The Los Angeles County District Attorney Office on Friday, so last Friday, said it declined a number of sexual assault cases brought forth during the Me Too movement last fall and last spring. Girls writer Mary Miller was accused of sexual assault in November. This is a writer that was writing for the show Girls. It's a TV show. So just a little bit of backstory. It has something to do with Manson, but it has something to do with Manson because it's another guy that went down because of the Me Too movement. The district attorney declined the case due to inconsistencies that cannot be overcome concerning the statements made by parties interviewed by the investigators, according to the court filing from DA's office. You know, a DA office in LA is not going to fuck around. If they're going to, I mean, anywhere, they're not going to fuck around, but especially there, if they're posting this online is because it's already cooked and this has been approved. And this is not, I mean, this is real. Investigators, others missing. So when Ashley Morgan went to The View and said, well, we're investigating, and I talked to the investigators, girl, like I've been saying she wasn't investigating the damn thing, and I guess I was right. Shock rocker Marilyn Manson, aka Brian Warner, had a police report filed against him in May for unspecific sex crimes dating back to 2011. The district attorney declined the case. How happy are we? It's one case, all right? It's one case, but they're going to fall one by one. This case, one case, which is a Jane Doe case, because the statute of limitation had expired in absence of corroboration in documents, according to the court filing, absence of proof. Manson's attorney, Howard E. King, this is a good lawyer, said on Friday in a statement to the Hollywood Reporter, under current policy, the Los Angeles County District Attorney must investigate any claim of sexual abuse, no matter how outlandish it could be. It is not surprising that the district attorney, after investigation, summarily rejected the claims made in a police report filed by a former acquaintance. We know this girl probably was with him for like a weekend. I'm talking about Jane Doe. I made a video. I made two videos on the Jane Doe, which her name is Chloe Black. She's not using her name to make you believe that she doesn't want cash. Her name is Chloe Black. She was posting on Instagram a bunch of stuff. She made a song called Groupie. And then she was exposing herself after Evan, Ashley, and Esme, saying the Manson abused her as well. I read her court fighting. I don't know if you remember. She talked about the kimono that he gave her and how he was telling her what to wear and he was isolating her from her family. Anyway, Chloe Black is her name. More BS, more copy and paste from Evan. There was a couple of things that were very different on Chloe's Black, Jane Doe argument. She's the one that said the Manson made her watch the movie Groupie. And now with Colonel Kurtz and all these people on YouTube interviewing the girl that was on the movie Groupie, everything that this girl said, Jane Doe file, is going to go to shit because her main thing on the file was not so much the abuse physically, whipping and all that like Esme, but mostly the fact that he drove her crazy with distress and disgust because he made her watch this movie that made her faint. Anyway, all that is gonna go. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Tea. Water is boiling. Hold on. I don't do this right now. Like I'm telling you, I need to have dinner. I was not even gonna go on this, but this is too big for me to. It's big for me. It's big for me to avoid. I don't know if you're still there. I'm sorry that I can't see the screen from the live at the same time that I'm reading this, which sucks. Unless I'm going to use my tablet. They all want cash. I know. But isn't it cool that, like I said before, my theory was right when I was talking about conspiracy. And I said, if they all are together in a little group, they're all going to go down together. It's dumb. It's very dumb that they want to do everything together. Because the problem with that, when doing everything bulk like a gang, because what they did is they gang on him. Oh, shoot, look at this. Is that one is going to go down and they're all going to go down. God is very simple. So he's going for Jane Doe, which her name is Chloe Black, in my opinion, allegedly. I'm saying this because after watching her video and her Instagram and reading her call filing, you can see it back in June. I read this. I should just put a link because I read it. And she pretty much doesn't talk about the R word or physical abuse as much as she talks about mental abuse and distress because he made her watch this movie that made her faint. Anyway, so Manson attorney is going for her first. And also they're trying to dismiss the Esme Bianco case, saying pretty much that there is no proof. And there's proof that he didn't do it. And there's proof that she's lying, and fine-tuning and working with other people. And these are not my words. These are his attorney's words. He said fine-tuning and workshopping. What does it mean? It means workshopping, conspiracy. Okay, and this is not us being paranoid. This is like what we've been thinking, right? For the last 5 months or so. All right, I'm trying to read Hollywood Reporter's A Pain in the Butt as a website because it keeps things pop. I don't know why they do that. Do you guys like click on ads when things pop? I don't. Anyway, I keep going. Manson attorney Howard King say on Friday, so this happened last Friday, today's Monday, in a statement to Hollywood Reporter, under current policy, the Los Angeles District Attorney must investigate any claim of sexual abuse, no matter how outlandish it could be. It's not surprising that the district attorney, after an investigation, summarily rejected the claims made in a police report filed by a former friend against Brian Warner. The allegations made to the police were and are categorically denied by Warner, but of course he's going to deny that's not the point. He's been denying it. The point is the district attorney and the LAPD is denying it and dismissing it. Pretty fucking cool. The police report that spurred the investigation was accompanied by the woman's press release. Yeah, because she was recording an album and releasing an album at the same time that she was posting on Instagram that she was abused. That's shady. That's sus. That is sus. Anyway, the police report that spurred the investigation was accompanied by the woman's press release for her new album and other attempts. Oh shoot, I'm just getting really dizzy because it's going back and up and down. This is really annoying, this website. And I promise you, I couldn't find it anywhere else. Unless it's TMZ. I don't want to do that because I will have to listen to the dude's voice and super annoying. The police and other attempts to generate publicity and fraudulent claims. She was held captive by Mr. Warner for 48 hours in 2011. Any claim of sexual inappropriate or imprisonment at all or any other side is false. Any claim of sexual impropriety or imprisonment at that time or any other time is false. I'm freaking happy, man. I'm happy, bro. Like, seriously. The district attorney's office also declined a sexual assault case against rapper and designer S.A.P. Okay, they're talking about other people now, but it's pretty cool because they're talking about other people. The writer for the TV show Girls and also the rapper A.S.P. the rapper, yeah. So the district attorney in LA is pretty much saying Manson and all these guys. They're not saying they're innocent. They're saying, well, the claims are suspicious and they don't have anything solid to base on. So they're not completely saying that he's innocent because there's no court hearing date yet. But they're pretty much saying that he's innocent without actually saying the word innocent because it's a big one. A number of other high-profile cases are still under consideration by the district attorney office, including those involving Steven Seagal. I didn't know Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal, like the actor. No one ever accused him of being bright. Although the leader Evan seems and sneaky that she seems to have back off. No, she can't. Well, I see what you're saying. Girl, too late to back off. She ruined this guy's life. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just being dramatic. He's going to come back and going to make a fucking wicked album. But I don't think she'd ruin him completely. But for her to back off right now is BS. She should be held accountable and either a defamation suit may be coming her way, or maybe what Marilyn Manson attorney is doing, he's going to dismiss it one by one. He already dismissed Esme Bianco, saying that there was no proof and that this actually happened. And they're dismissed Jane Doe, which is the singer Chloe Black. I'm not the only one who thinks that, saying that she had a record at the same time that she was reporting this. So pretty much she was trying to sell records. It is very strange. The name of her album, oh shoot, the name of her album is Groupie. You're gonna tell me that somebody who is completely traumatized by Manson making her watch the movie Groupie is gonna name her album Groupie? So now because Colonel Kurtz from YouTube, absolutely awesome. She's so badass. She had an interview with the actress from the movie Groupie. Alive and well. She didn't die. She didn't get tortured. So what Jane Doe was saying about Manson showing her pretty much a snuff film. I guess I can say that. Can I say the word snuff? Whatever. Which is pretty much, when somebody's been tortured and sometimes died in a real movie. And I don't suggest that you look for that on the dark webs because it's there. And that shit is fucked up. But that's not what Manson was doing with Paula Weiss. Paula Weiss, the actress. So Paula, I already put the link for Paula's interview. Not only she was alive and well, but in the interview with Colonel Kurtz, but also she was like saying, dude, Like all the stuff is the opposite of who he really is. He's shy. He's a dork. He doesn't really initiate sex. Like she was more aggressive than him. You can say, well, this is him in the 90s. People change. I don't think that. I mean, I do criminology and I study killers and serial killers, and I study children. They are killers. And I'm telling you that I'm not saying people are born bad, but there's no way that a person goes from being completely innocent in 2008 to be a monster by 2010. This is not happening. She's waiting to see how Esme does. Well, that's what I'm saying. Esme is going to be dismissed. So, it's like if we go to court and we say, well, we're going to sue, this company because they sold us hair product and we were bald and our hair just fall off. Okay. And instead of me going for it or you going for it, we all go in a freaking group. What's going to happen is when we get dismissed, when one gets dismissed, we're all going to get dismissed. And that was so dumb. Maybe not dumb in the moment, but that was so dumb for them to, yeah, I always thought it was dumb that they did like a high school thing, ganging on him. If I was part of the gang, if I was abused by him or by anybody, any actor, whatever, I would not associate myself with the other victims. At least that's me. Because, if I get dismissed, man, if one of the victims gets dismissed, one of my little group of friends, I'm getting dismissed too. And that freaking sucks. So they made the mistake. Do you agree with me? They made the mistake to gang on him. Pretty much. My connection is unstable. I'm making my mac and cheese at the same time. I will make a video I will fix my face and make a video, a regular video about this. Whatever. Tonight or tomorrow. I am committed to this from the beginning, but I'm also not. I have to work and I can't really just do too many videos. And my internet sucks here. But what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to make a video at work in the office, and it's gonna be awesome. If I get caught, ain't gonna be good. But I don't think I will. So like 30 minutes or 40 minutes video on this, I will make it tomorrow. I wanted to get in here fast enough to report this because it's big news for anybody who thinks he's innocent or anybody who thinks that these people are full of shit, either both. So anyway, there's comments from people and there's a lot of trolls. Talking about trolls, did you guys see Amber Heard with her new baby? I'm not going to hate on a child. But I'm just saying, well, her new baby and posting pictures from Aquaman set. Anyway, she's just a whole different. Probably in April to 2022, if I'm still here, because they didn't kick me out. Because I keep saying bad words, like I say the word snuff. I just don't know. That's okay or not, because that's one of the most messed up things, and that is a thing that people do. But it's not something that he did. And by dismissing the movie Groupie because the actress is still alive and it was not torture, then we dismiss all these girls. They say that she was showing them that movie. And Esme also says that he showed her the movie Groupie and she was so upset that she fainted. I mean, this is somebody who worked as an actress in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones I love Game of Thrones, but it's a fucked up show. All they do is like assault and fight and blood. So for her to say that when she watched movies with Manson, any type of movies, he made her sick and she fainted. Whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna read it again. I can't find. I wish I have. I'm not gonna be paranoid and say somebody's on my computer, but I have the order. It's hard. You know what it is? It's really easy to Google and find the orders, the filings from Esme, Ashley Morgan, Ashley Walters, Jane Doe, It's very easy to find them. And it's hard to find this one, you know. And when you look on YouTube or on Google, which is better now because YouTube, there's only me and three other people doing this. There's a new girl that is doing this type of thing, but she's way better than me. She's way more just bigger production. She's amazing. And she's going for it. And she's reading every file like I did. I've been doing this for months. And I don't care what somebody's gonna say. I'm nobody. I don't care. But when it comes to the Los Angeles district attorney saying it, I care. That's a whole different beast right there. I'm gonna read it again. LA District Attorney declines sex assault charges against Marilyn Manson and Murray Miller. Miller is a writer for a TV show. So they're putting them together because it seems like they are similar. I don't know Miller's case, but I bet that it's very similar. The Los Angeles County District Attorney Office on Friday said it declined a number of sexual assault cases brought forth during the Me Too movement. Tammy, I know you're going to like that word. Me Too movement. I'm just being sarcastic. Screenwriter Miller was accused of sexual assault in November, and shock rocker Marilyn Manson, aka Brian Warner, had a police report filed against him in May for unspecific. What the hell? See, this is what I know that it's Chloe Black. Because the other ones were very specific. Jane Doe, we're going to call it. Search Chloe Black on Instagram and you see where you find. All on YouTube. Actually, Chloe Black is pretty interesting as a weirdo person. Her YouTube channel had a list of songs, like cool songs from the 90s, or cool songs from the 2000s. And Mechanical Animals, dope show from Mechanical Animals, the album from Manson, was right there. Are you going to tell me that you listened to this guy's music when he abused you and when he abused you mentally and physically? There's a lot of disconsistencies with her, way more than with the other women. Like I said, the fact that he showed her a movie that she fainted because she thought the girl was dead has been debunked already. Okay, so the Los Angeles District Attorney in office Friday said, okay, they declined it because it's very similar to the other case during the Me Too movement last fall in 2020 and the beginning of 2021. Shock rocker Marilyn Manson, Brian Warner had a police report filed. The district attorney declined the case. Let's just do this together because the statute of limitations. So, Evan, it don't matter what you did. It's a waste of time. Had expired. And there's an absence of corroborations, according to the court filing. Manson attorney Howard King said on Friday, last Friday, you guys, this is pretty new. Under current policy, the Los Angeles County District Attorney must investigate any claim of sexual abuse. Like, you have to do it. You have to investigate it. Like I always say in my other videos, it's really easy to file something. It's really easy for a woman, sad or not, whatever. I'm not going to discuss that. It's very easy to get a restraining order. It's very easy to file. Anybody can file. So this is just a file. When Ashley Morgan went on TV and said, I'm talking to the agencies and the investigators, she was full of shit. Anybody can file, but not anybody can talk to the FBI. So that was BS, I think, in my allegedly my simple opinion. The allegations made to the police were and categorically denied by Brian Warner and are either completely delusional. They're using that word, okay, or part of a calculated attempt to generate publicity for the claimant's business or selling Manson's memorabilia, or Jane's Doe, in this case, Jane's Doe's record, her record happens to come out at the same time, the same week that she named Manson as her abuser. Yeah, she's so dumb. The police report that spurred the investigation was accompanied by the woman's press release for her new record. Jesus Christ. She says she was held captive by Warner for 48 hours in 2011. 48 hours, like 2 days. You hang out with the guy for 2 days. That's not captivity, I guess. I don't know. No, it's not. Any claim of sexual impropriety or imprisonment of that, of any other time is false. 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 Not true, right? Whatever fancy way you want to say it. The district attorney officer Hartzell declined sexual assault case against rapper um, ASAP. Oh, that rapper dude. Okay. Who was accused in November. Another guy was accused. I am not going to talk about him because I don't know enough, but I won't be surprised if he is also innocent. A number of other high-profile lure cases are still under consideration investigation by the district attorney office, including the big case, Harvey Weinstein, Steven Seagal, like the actor. I mean, I know who Harvey Weinstein is, and I have my opinions about him, and I don't really want to talk about it because it's very scary. And because somebody did something, it doesn't mean that the whole city, did it. It's like if I'm stealing something, it don't mean my neighbor is doing it. So this is what's happening here. Harvey Weinstein did it. He admitted to sexual. He said he was kind of like what Bill Clinton said back in the day, that he was an addict of sex, not I can't say the R word, a rape. Oh shoot, I just said a rapist. So just because Harvey Weinstein is guilty as charged, it don't mean that everybody else is. Carrie is the new younger girl with dark hair. No. Oh yes, yes. Oh yes, the YouTube girl. Yeah, she's badass. hmm She's all production and she has all the makeup on and she's very pretty. She is from the UK. So obviously it's a different story because she knows Esme Bianco's background more than any of us. So her YouTube channel is pretty good. And it's very new. I've been saying this crap for 5 months. And it's not like I call it, we all call it. What we said it was a conspiracy. And Esme Bianco threw her ex-girlfriend to send emails to everybody that ever slept with Manson, which is probably a bunch of girls in LA. I'm not saying bad things about him, but it just sounds like it. Um, where he was in recess or breaks with his wife. And then TMZ show a video. They're not going to show it to you. You have to go and find it. Of Manson and Lindsay Warner, his current wife, leaving a movie theater in Hollywood Boulevard in November 2010. November 2010, around Thanksgiving, just we celebrate that here, right? Ashley Morgan said that she was in his apartment doing coke and getting abused and all that. So unless he could just multiply and have a double clone of himself with time travel, then he cannot do that. He cannot be in Hollywood Boulevard with his wife, then his fiance, and now wife, and with Ashley at the same time, partying and doing this to her 300 times. So that one, I talked about that about a month ago. So that was like sus already. But this is really cool because this comes from the district of Los Angeles. And these people don't mess around. They have cases of abuse from women and from men daily. So if this was for real, if they have like a little bit of a slim of doubt, they will investigate him. And I do think they will. They're going to. And it's going to be dismissed. The fact that she filed this during the same month, which is the month of May, at the same time that she was releasing a record, the fact that she has on her YouTube playlist, a couple of Marilyn Manson songs. The fact that there's pictures of her and Ashley Walters and a Marilyn Manson concert in 2016, 2017. She's like fried. She's roasted, this poor girl. And she is the last one that glued herself to all the other ones. And like I'm saying, one is going to go down, they all go down because they're all going to look like liars. None of those files were original. you know, when Ashley Morgan was on People's Magazine's interview, remember, online, and she said, "Well, if you're gonna be a psycho, at least be original." Do you remember that? Well, I throw it back at you. You know, if you're gonna be abused and you're gonna lie on your files, be original. So the files are copy and paste. We know that. That's what I'm saying. It was a bad idea to copy and paste everything. Because one goes down, the other gonna, although the other ones are gonna go down. My cat is being a pain in the butt. Here, Lily. Okay. So I do have to work early in the morning. As for people watching, hey, what's up? New York State opening in 1 year period where the state of limitations does not apply. Yeah. Okay. So some people are confused, and I was confused too about kind of like the Britney Spears case. It's like, well, it's a national thing. No, it's not. Like, it counts in some states. Do you know the fact that, the thing that the law, the Phoenix Act that was drafted by Esme and Evan, is California and what else? New York? Because that is a big deal. I'm not saying that he has to move to Hawaii, to not be guilty. I don't think he's guilty. But sometimes what goes in one state doesn't go in the other one. So if they keep winning and they keep drafting laws left and right, it's gonna be a mess. And they're just gonna go, they're gonna keep canceling people. Do you guys know about the musician Ryan Adams? They used to be with some actress from the 90s or whatever. So he's being canceled right now. And I don't know his musical, I really don't. But he's being canceled right now because his wife is saying that he abused her because he didn't want to give her songs, and he distressed her and stressed her. And his name is Ryan Adams. Look it up. Ryan Adams. That's going to be somebody who will list here in the future. I don't know Ryan Adams, but I'm like 50% sure that the reasons for his cancellations are false. Knowing what his wife, I was reading about her, but I didn't get to read about him. Does that make sense? I shouldn't have done that. I should have read about him first, but I was reading about her wife, actress Mandy Moore. I know who Mandy Moore is because I'm old enough, but she was a big hit in the 2000s. Anyway, they were married, and she's saying that he abused her. Anyhow, and you haven't heard from him. He was dropped by his record company as well, Ryan Adams. So it's happening all over the place. I would love to find the court papers. The court papers are saying the same thing, but in a fancier way than what I'm saying. I'm reading it from the Hollywood Reports, and wait, be reactive. They have to do it, but be just wise and she's praying. She's a bit God. That's so rude. Anyway, it says my connection is unstable. Please wait. This is the third time that I come on camera without makeup on. Because it's really late and I'm gonna go to bed. So I feel like he is success big. Brittany is still big. Just got Simpson, Brittany, Mandy Moore, they were all out and about 90s, the 90s and 2000s. So she married him. Ryan Adams is being canceled and accused now of not rape, but emotional as a wife, like for real, he's canceled. The one thing I was thinking about when done with all this, Manson, go back to talk about Manson, probably 2022. I don't think there's going to be a defamation. I don't wish this pain in the butt of defamation case like Johnny Depp is doing everybody's dismissed for defamation case. Uh, Johnny Depp is doing it because the UK, the article when they call him a wife beater, and they won on that. So that's no bullshit. There's some people that are going to go to Virginia. Say Virginia is a very funny, weird place, but but then you cannot really go inside to support Johnny. I don't know. That's a good idea, and I don't know if that would help the case. It's unstable as my damn cat. She's a tabby, and tabby cats are very curious. Here's a mess. 43 minutes, 44 minutes. It says unstable. YouTube, because I'm doing everything on the internet. I have a bunch of tabs open to you and stuff. And when I do this live, that just happened on Friday here in LA. And this is that not the whole thing is BS. I'm not saying the whole movement is BS, but I will say 50-50 is BS. So if anybody has the link for Ryan Adams' case, and anybody has the link for Manson's, let's look for Ashley Walters and Ashley Morgan and Esme, like internet. You cannot find the 13, Friday the 13th is when this happened. Allegations. And you get Mel Manson 2020, Manson, why Manson. That's what you get when you're looking for his response. Can you see me and hear me? I gotta go make my mac and cheese. I'm a pig. I gotta eat, dude. Anyway, I'm still looking. I'm not gonna give up. I haven't. So I'm looking for the court papers. The court papers are gonna say pretty much. Early man said, okay, law360.com. Filing is really fast. A statement to the wrap. Okay, wrap. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, this is so slow. I don't know. You got raining here. Who's CAR? Who is CAR? Well, send me a message on email. My phone, but chances are I ain't gonna answer it because I don't look at my phone. I hate my phone. Only AR is what? Ryan Adams? What are you trying to say? I'm not. I can call Ryan Adams. Just like bring it. If the guy is innocent, I'm not gonna go like with flag of innocence and every dude that is gonna be accused. I'm just saying that you can. Is that right? Okay, Marilyn Manson's rape. Say the word. Declined by district office. Dude, that's the district office. That is not like YouTube channels and the umbrella. Accused of 3 offenses. Allegedly is a battery and assault with a weapon. That is Bailey. Wait, is that Bailey? What do you think? Remember, loves Bailey. Still want to work for him even after he put a gun to her head. Bright red hair, not like mine, bright red hair. She's the one that got the weapon allegedly on her head. So I don't know they're talking about her. The screen is frozen for 15 minutes dead. You don't have to look at my face. It's frozen. Well, as long as you can hear what I'm saying, because to me this is a big deal. I am going to link my own video and say that the singer categorically denied the allegations that have been made against him.